Hello everyone. Just wanted to post an update and another prayer request video. Sorry, I'm in the Cub Foods parking lot. I gotta wear these darn reading glasses. I need to get my eyes checked. I can't remember the last time I had my eyes checked. These glasses are all scratched up, but I think I had my eyes checked in 2016, and I don't remember if I had them checked since then. But anyway, well, my employer did hire another person. He works as a driver 1 or 2 nights a week, and then works in the kitchen, I think, 1 night a week. So he's working the Wednesday night shift that I had since early February. So this week I have 2 days off. The previous two weeks I had 3 days off. Well, one was for Easter. Another coworker took my Monday night shift of last week. So I'm not working so much. Other thing is my I'm entering another Lyme disease flare-up. I've been on this Crypto Plus since about the beginning of November 2020, with the exception of I think middle of October to about middle of November 2021, when I got COVID. I stopped taking it. I should have kept taking it, but anyway. But what I have experienced with Lyme disease since I started on natural medicine antibiotics like May of 2016 is they work. It'll work for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months, and then the Lyme organisms in my body learn how to fight back at it, and then it becomes less effective, and I enter a Lyme flare-up, and I get to the point where the medicine does little to nothing. And so but I don't know if you can see it. Crypto Plus is the name of the medicine. It was a new medicine. It is a natural medicine antibiotic. It came out, I think it was rather new to the market when my doctor prescribed it to me in the fall of 2020. But in the last 2 weeks, my energy level has gone down, gone up, gone down, gone up, and now I can really feel it. I really have entered another Lyme disease flare-up, and at least this time the medicine lasted a year and a half instead of the typical 4, 6, 8 months with other medicines. So now I got to try and see if I can find a different medicine that will work and pull me out of this flare-up. I've lost strength in my arms. I'm having a little bit of pain in my arms. I stopped eating. There was some a new gluten-free candy that Cub Foods was selling in the gluten-free section. I stopped eating those a week ago plus I stopped eating the blue corn gluten-free chips. Kind of like Doritos, or they look kind of like blue Doritos with nothing on them. No sugar, no wheat. Because I had some of that, I think it was Sunday night, Monday morning of a week ago, and I just felt knocked out after eating them. So I haven't had any of that in about a week. I get a little bit of sugar from I eat it's like a candied ginger. I get from the Cub Foods right here. I'm right in the Cub Foods parking lot, but when I open up a package, I put it in a jar of hot water to let some of the sugar come off of it. Maybe I should just go into Cub Foods and just buy some ginger and just eat it without any sugar on it. When I enter a real flare-up, like these I don't know how you pronounce it. I drink this stuff every day. I probably waste too much money on this stuff every day. These are sweetened with stevia. I even have trouble with stevia because, Lyme disease causes inflammation, and sweeteners can cause inflammation in the body of a person who has Lyme. And I also must say, people watching this video, I should have said that at the beginning of the video, I'm not a doctor. I don't have any training in medicine or natural medicine. So anybody watching this video, this is not a guide for you to treat Lyme disease or anything else. Please see a doctor or someone trained in natural medicine and get guidance from them as to what medicines to take, what to do, what not to do. This video is not instruction for anybody watching this video on how to treat Lyme disease or anything else. So, but yeah, a week ago, what was it? Not this one. Let me grab. My truck is a mess. I need to clean out my truck. My truck looks like I live in it. Okay, a week ago I had this other flavor. It's Molokai coconut. This is more, I guess you might call it a vanilla flavor. And I had one of these, I think it was Tuesday of last week. And oh boy, I got tired after drinking this. And I'm just still puzzled as to why I got tired after drinking this. But let me shine my flashlight on the ingredients label. Filtered water, erythritol, coconut water concentrate, potassium citrate, citric acid, acacia gum, natural flavors, stevia leaf extract, sea salt, tea extract, green coffee bean extract. Well, that might make me tired. Malic acid, coffee fruit extract, DL/alpha TOCOPHERYL acetate, vitamin E. But I don't know, maybe it was just the stevia in this that just made me tired. I don't know. I'm hypoglycemic, and so I might have to go back to the super safe diet. All gluten-free. Well, I've been off dairy basically for about 3 or 4 years now. I can't touch dairy. I get so tired when I have dairy. My memory gets weaker when I have dairy. I wish I could get my sinuses to clear up. My sinuses are just stuffed up almost all the time. And there was a video I found in the last week or two. I put it in my section for my I think it was saved videos. You can go on my channel and go down below my videos, and then there's different groups for saved videos, like Boyd's favorite songs and that. And there's a video in one of them talked about the health of the nose and sinuses connected to brain health. But it was a long video. I really had trouble following this guy and understanding all of what he was talking about. But he was talking about sinuses, brain health, and sinus problems that could develop into dementia kind of problems. And, you know, I'm middle 50s, and, well, you know, some people can actually get some dementia in their late 40s. It's quite rare. But I've had Lyme disease since the early 80s, and I just do not want to live my last days with dementia or Lyme disease. Because I had 4 weeks of basically Lyme-induced dementia from middle of March 2015 into middle of April 2015 before I started my 9 months on 2 pharmaceutical antibiotics. Yeah, and that started in the middle of April 2015. So, but I take Claritin pills now and then. Usually one Claritin pill doesn't do anything. I have to take 2 of them at a time. But I could go probably several months without taking Claritin pills because I forget I have them with me. But I got my backpack I take with me everywhere, and that's among the things in there. But almost every day I'm getting plenty of water, 5, 6, 7 glasses of water. But I have another video I've thought about recording that would be probably an hour long. Just talking about different things going on in my life, things stressing me out. And I don't know. I don't like how I got the dome light on. Got the dome light on in my range. You can just right at the top of this, right there. It's just kind of washes out. Washes out the picture. Okay, this is my rechargeable flashlight. I bought this at I think I bought this one at Menards or Walmart. Energizer. I'd wanted to get a rechargeable flashlight, so I'm not spending money on batteries. But this one, I think I spent 29 bucks on it. But it is an Energizer one, so at least that's a brand name one. There's another one I got at Menards last year that went kaput on me. I think I spent 19 bucks on this one at Menards, and I even charged it up, and the bulb doesn't work, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. Prayer request for me to find another medicine that will pull me out, help me to feel better, and pull me out of this Lyme flare-up. I need to remove the pickup bed from my 2009 Ranger. That's the one you'll see in my video, my Ding Ding Ranger. That's the one with all the damage to the back. I removed the toolbox from it a week ago, so next thing is to clean out the bed. And then, I don't know if there's 4, 6, or 8 bolts holding the bed to the frame. And thankfully on a 2009 Ranger you get at the bolts from the top instead of from the bottom with the older Ford Rangers. But it's Tuesday, well, it's early morning Wednesday now, but I woke up today, Tuesday, I was just knocked out. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna work on anything today. I'm so tired, I'd worked the 5 previous nights. I applied with, a week ago, I applied for a job, for a government job. If for anybody watching, closely watching the news, people in the world of investment and finance have been talking for about a year and almost a year and a half, well, some of them for years before that, about a coming recession, and one that will be bigger than the 2008, than the recession that was triggered in the fall of 2008. And I've wanted to find another job. Well, it could even be a part-time job. Another job which would keep me well employed through this coming recession. Some people are calling for or predicting something like what they would describe as like a depression, like the Great Depression. And really, that has scared the hell out of me. Honestly, scared the hell out of me. I have a little bit of money right now. The cash I have on hand right now will pretty much all of it be eaten up by taking my 2009 Ranger into a shop to get the fuel pump, an oxygen sensor, and the clutch replaced. That's going to be at least $2,000 worth of work done to that truck. So I have something else of value. It's not cash. I'm not gonna. One of my brothers bugs me about sharing too much in my videos, and I have something else of value. I could easily cash it out. I could probably put an ad on Craigslist and probably right now sell it within 6 hours and get nearly what I paid for it, or within $100 or so of what I paid for it. But I'm not going to share what it is in this video. But it's something easily, in this climate, something really easy to sell right now. But I really am just scared as hell about what people are calling a coming depression. Anyway, I originally intended this prayer, or this video, to be like 5 minutes long, and now I'm at 18 minutes right there. So, okay, pray for me to find another medicine that will pull me out of this flare-up. Another medicine that hopefully will work for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months. There was a new treatment. Well, there was a new thing that hit the internet, was disulfiram treatments for Lyme disease. That hit, darn. I don't know if that emerged into the world. What was it, 2018 or 2019? And my doctor actually wrote me a prescription for that. And I started following. There was 2 groups on Facebook, disulfiram for Lyme disease treatments, and that one's dangerous. People starting treatments using disulfiram, if they started taking too much at the beginning, they were having organ failure, and really just scary things happen, and they ended up in the hospital. There's one woman I'm connected to on Facebook, or well, at least last time I checked I was. One woman I have never met. Most of the people I'm friend with on Facebook I know and I've met, but once in a while I will friend someone that I don't know. But she had, I think it was her father, had Lyme disease, and he tried the disulfiram treatment, and he ended up in the hospital. I can't remember if it was a kidney or or liver or something on him stopped. And that's dangerous. You don't want organs to fail. You're in trouble. Your health is in big trouble. So, I don't know if there's still a disulfiram for Lyme treatment group on Facebook, because Facebook has very critical views on alternative medicine treatments, and there's several groups that they've gone in and just poof, shut them down. Yeah, just like they go after Republican groups, just because they hate conservatives. They just go in and, oh, enough of this. Oh, we don't like Trump. We hate Donald Trump. He's a bad man, and they just shut down groups for that because they're a bunch of biased liberals and socialists. So anyway, trying to think of what else. But yeah, stress. I do not deal with stress very well. Even though I'm not as thin-skinned as I used to be. There's a part of me has gotten used to life being hard. But I think I just carry stress in my body and my mind every day because I'm overwhelmed, and well, I have PTSD. I last several appointments with my doctor, he kept bringing up my stress level and some stressors that are in my life, and asked me if about different people I have to deal with, and the stress they bring to me, and I mean, I started in therapy. What was it? 96 or 97, went through therapy until 2001. That was through oh darn, I forget the name of it was some nonprofit organization subsidized through the government. Then I went into therapy again, 2006 to 2010, through Catholic Charities. And then I saw a therapist for about a year and a half that worked out of my doctor's office, 2017, 2018. And I think just about every therapist I ever saw, I in all those years, there must have been 6 or 7 or 8 different therapists that worked with me. They kept bringing up stress, listening to my life. Stress. I remember one therapist, that worked with me around 2000, 2001. He thought, that was before I was diagnosed with Lyme disease. He thought that if several certain things in my life changed and were eliminated as stressors in my life, that my health would improve, that they were such huge stressors, my life would improve. But yeah, I wonder if I could put my visor down. I gotta put the visor down. Oh wait, that changes. So now it's just my at least I can look at the screen from my phone and see what I look like as I talk. But anyway, boy, 24 and a half minutes. I don't know. Should I make this the video I mentioned earlier about recording that would be like an hour long? I don't know. Anyway, oh, that's right. That was the video I was going to talk about. what I did and did not do related to getting COVID. And YouTube, is owned by Google. And if I understand right, they have a computer that goes through videos that people upload, and they translate what's said into text, and they looked for certain words. And so there's one, when COVID hit in 2020, there was one medicine, antiviral medicine, that people in the world of natural medicine started talking about. Even some regular doctors started talking about. Well, that medicine got demonized by the left and big pharma, to the point that, if you go on any of the big tech websites, Facebook, YouTube, Google, I think even Twitter, you were a target if you mentioned that word. And then a year ago in 2021, another medicine started emerging as a good treatment for COVID. And that one's also an antiviral. Same thing. Mention that word. Oh boy, you're a bad person for mentioning that on Facebook or Twitter or Google or YouTube. And I was going to record that video, except when I was going, instead of speaking those words, I was going to use a sign with the name of those medicines on it. So no computer would be. I don't know if they have a computer looking for keywords that show up in the picture or not. Or maybe some lefty or big pharma person watching the video would flag my video and say, he can't talk about that. He can't say that. That doesn't work. That's horse medicine. But anyway. Yeah, some people are full of crap. The United States would be a different country. I was Dinesh D'Souza, I think it was a video of his I was mostly listening to instead of watching. Or maybe it was someone else. But the United States, I think it's just the United States and one other country one other developed country in the world allows big pharma to advertise in media. All the rest of the countries around the world, it's big no-no. Well, what happens when big pharma spends money advertising on TV, radio, the internet? Well, money is power, money is influence, and when, say, WCCO radio station AM 830 gets, say they get $20,000 a week advertising different medicines from big pharma, do you think they want to be having a guest on the radio talking about natural medicine treatments for COVID? Nah. Big pharma probably monitors the station to make sure their ads are played, and they probably say, oh no, hey, they might call up a sales director saying, you had a natural medicine doctor talking about this antiviral drug, which we really don't like you talking about that when we spend $20,000 a week advertising our medicines that we spend millions and billions of dollars developing. We could start pulling our ads. So, but that changed. Yeah, it changed in the 1990s. The federal government started allowing big pharma to advertise. But last I read, 2, 3, 4 years ago, the gross revenue from cancer related to treating cancer by big medicine in the United States was $800 billion. That's the gross revenue. That's a lot of money. $800 billion. That would be, well, I mean, does the state of California even bring in $800 billion a year in tax revenue? I don't know. But anyway, well, I gotta stop staying up all night. I shouldn't be spending so much time in my truck. Another thing for people to pray for is, which I've been praying for, I need a day where I feel really good, where I have no distractions, where I have nothing else I need to do. A day in which I get to tear apart my bedroom. I still have the main train table from the train layout from years ago. It's still up, and I got boxes on it, I got papers on it, I got newspaper, and I got so many newspapers and papers and stuff, and I need to clear that train table off. I would have to transfer the stuff onto my bed, take apart the table, take the wood out of my bedroom, and then I think I don't know, I might be putting up some temporary, my mom has these, a whole bunch of these plastic heavy-duty shelves that you put together, and I think I'm guessing I probably would be using some of them to put them around in my bedroom and get stuff off the floor. But I really need to clear that stuff off the table, take the table apart, put the shelves up. It honestly could be a 2-day project. You know, say 2 days in a row where I'm not working, I don't have to mow grass, I don't have a dire need to fix something on my truck, but a day in which I could have, you know, it's early April now, but a day in which I could have the west window to my bedroom open, have some fresh air coming in, so I'd have fresh air to breathe as I do this. But that's another thing for people to pray for, is just that day. I just, you know, I can still have here and there, even when I'm in a Lyme flare-up, here and there, I can have a good day where I feel like there's nothing wrong with me. But I never know when it's going to happen. It just, poof. I had a day, I think it was February or March of 2017 or 2018. I woke up feeling fantastic. And I was going to go, I think it was 2018. I was going to go to my storage and get a lot done. And my mom had projects for me to do. It's like, why? Why? I have stuff I need to do for myself. Anyway, I'll just stop right there. My life is a mess. It's not as bad as it used to be. It's still a mess. But I need to keep selling things, getting rid of things that I don't really need, or just having, less garden tractors, less mowers. I sold one of my 3 Rangers back in February. I got $4,500 for it, and so I just have 2 trucks, and I don't need 3. If I had money put away and no credit cards to pay off, I think I would have liked to have kept all 3 of them, because I'd drive one for 6 months or until it broke down, then drive another one and fix the broke down one. But I think I can do okay owning just 2 of them. But anyway, I wish I could talk to Abby. For people who are not familiar with me, who haven't seen any of my other videos, Abby is a gal I met at work in 2006, and within a few months I fell in love with her. She worked at the restaurant with me for a year, and then she had to go into a hospital. March of 2017, I'm not going to go into what she deals with. And then she moved back to Montana to live with her parents again. And then her and I reconnected in, I think, 2013 on Facebook. And then she was in a serious relationship. It looked like she and the guy were going to marry, and then they broke up in 2015. And then her and I started communicating a lot more, and then we got serious. We were talking about either me moving to Montana or her moving here so we could start dating. It was getting that serious. And then it started falling apart in August of 2016. But I just wish that people in my family could have met her. I just love her so much. She did get married. She did get married late in the year 2020 to a guy that she had known him, I guess, almost 5 years when they got married, which I'm happy for. But I will love Abby. I will always love Abby. I'll love Abby through my last breath. I will love Abby again when, I will love Abby as I'm not alive. Well, when you're dead, you don't have thoughts, really, do you? Well, I guess the brain is still working. Scientists and God says that your brain is still working for a few minutes after you're dead. Even after you stop breathing, your heart stops, your brain is still alive for a little bit. And then I will love Abby when God wakes me up again. I just love Abby. She is so special to me. But I remember the moment where I was looking into her eyes. She was looking up at me. I looked into her eyes, and this tingling started in my feet and came up through my entire body. That was me falling in love with her. That was such a special moment. I didn't understand that was at the moment when that happened, that was me falling in love with her. It took me, I think it was about 2011. She came and visited me one Sunday night in November of 2011. And after she left, I cried for a half hour while she came to the restaurant where I work at, where she worked with me, and I cried for a half hour. And I finally realized how special she was to me. But I wish she could have met people in my family. She just... Anyway, I've been thinking, if I live through the rest of my life and don't marry, I will regret not having the experience of falling in love again and experiencing the joys of marriage. Many different joys of marriage. There's more to the joys of marriage than intimacy. But anyway, almost 40 minutes into a video that I originally was going to try and make it 5 minutes long, but anyway, oh boy, 3:40 a.m. I could get a job working at like a hotel. You have people, because, you know, like in hotels, people have, someone has to be there 24 hours a day. And, you know, I think the jobs, they call them like a night auditor. I don't know. They still might have physical duties like washing linens and stuff, but I think some of them is just a desk job. You're just sitting there, kind of babysitting the place, and in case something happened or that kind of thing. But it could be a low energy job. But okay, I'm so sorry this video is so much longer than I thought, than I originally intended it to be. So hopefully it doesn't take 41 minutes to upload it. All right. Thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.